everybody. Welcome back. This week's topic is going to be Valentine's Day, and specifically probably kind of last minute Valentine's Day. How are you feeling about Valentine's Day this year, Sarah?
I don't know. It came up a little fast. It's going to be here before we know it.
You guys do anything special in your household for Valentine's Day?
No, we don't. We're not really big into Valentine's Day. I don't know. It is a good excuse to, maybe make a cake or, you know what I mean? Like get cupcakes or cookies. So maybe we'd do something like that, but otherwise we don't usually get too into it. So what about you?
In the past, I feel like it has been, we have done something, but I don't know, the past couple of years, it's more like getting a little fun thing for Jaron. And now we're moving into, he has school, so we can get Valentine's cards for all of his classmates. So that's kind of fun. I'll give you guys a couple ideas, for your business Facebook page or just marketing strategy in general. So I have two ideas to pitch you and kind of get your feedback on these. My first one would be setting up an actual ad that's targeted to either men or women, and you can actually do that. So sometimes there's confusion when I talk about when I say have you ran ads on your account? People will say, yeah, I do, but they're just posting organically on their newsfeed. That's different than going into Ads Manager, putting money behind an ad that's targeted. So the benefit there is it's actually targeted and you can choose the audience. So when I say running an ad to a man versus a woman, you could run an ad that's a Valentine's Day promotion that's like, hey guy, did you forget about Valentine's? That could be the copy with whatever you use as the visual. And you could actually set it up to men, 25 to 50, 25 miles from where your business is, or further if you have online shipping access or something. But since it's last minute, we're probably not going to have time for that anymore, unless it's going to be late. But that is something I wanted to pitch, is you can do that. You can also run something to women only, and maybe that's more Galentine's, or just like, hey, send this to your partner because this is what you actually want for Valentine's Day.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah. So that's a back end ad thing. We actually, for our clients, if you're our client, we're running sponsored ads for you in the back end. So if you have questions about that, feel free to reach out to us. We can kind of either set up a workshop with you to teach you how to do it or do it for you. And the second idea I had to share was maybe we come up with like a Valentine's bundle with either products you have, or if you want to incorporate the community and you think you have other businesses who do it better, like a flower shop, a restaurant, a candy store, you could maybe feature them and say, this is what I would get for my husband or wife or my girlfriend or my friends or daughters because I love them and this is why. So that's kind of a fun branding local post.
One idea I had too is you could do like a fun giveaway. Maybe this week ahead of Valentine's Day, you could give away, depending on what your business is, like a date night to a local place, or a fun package where it's like flower and chocolates or something, and maybe get people to comment like what their typical Valentine's Day plans are, or maybe just something else that's fun, like would you rather get flowers or chocolate? Just see what people like. Some people would rather get the chocolate and some would rather get the flowers. So just kind of that fun giveaway type post would be fun.
Would you rather get chocolate or flowers?
The practical side of me would say chocolate, because it bugs me when flowers die because it just seems a little wasteful. I know that's silly. But it is sometimes nice to just get some fresh flowers and put them in a vase on the table. So I think flowers, I think flowers like just because like on a random day, that's kind of more my vibe versus like on Valentine's Day, but to each their own.
I get that. It's kind of fun because it's different. Whereas flowers are like maybe a little expected.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So those
that's another cool thing.
Just because flowers, or you could just be one of those people who wants to be different, and maybe you get your significant other something the day after Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Just to go a little bit against the norm. You know what I mean? Sometimes, because then it's like if you don't get her something, then it's like, oh, but then the next day you surprise her and then she's like ultimately surprised, right? I don't know. I like to think outside the box a little bit. It's kind of fun.
Well, I love that. I think that's another good thing to take away, is maybe do something unexpected too for a little twist on the topic. Thank you guys for listening. We hope you have a good Valentine's Day, and we'll see you again next week.